about Senate presidency. Sir, did you sign the resolution supporting Senator Chis Escudero for Senate presidency?
Yes, because I'm part of, first of all, I'm part of the leadership, being the deputy majority leader at present. So, siguro as a courtesy and respect to Senate President Escudero, I have to stick it out with him. No? In the same manner that during the time of Senator Zubiri, hanggang sa huli naman no? Hanggang sa mapalitan siya, kami namang seatmates, no? Pati ako, hindi ako umalis hanggang dulo. So, siguro ano lang, delikadesa and and courtesy and respect dahil binigyan ako ng tiwala, no? Binigyan ako trust and confidence ang ating Senate President Chis that I have to support him. But I have to admit that I am also torn kasi po si Senate President, former Senate President Tito Soto is very close to me also. Number one, he is my party mate sa NPC. Second, during his term as a Senate President, I was able to pass 2 landmark legislations, no? Universal Healthcare Act at the creation of Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development. And he was the one who really pushed me. Laking bagay po talaga na tinulungan at sinuportahan po niya itong dalawang measures na ito na talaga nakilala sa akin. So, I owe it a lot to Senator Soto. But again, as I mentioned earlier, tulad ng kay Senator Zubiri, hindi ko naman pwedeng iwanan din, no? Basta-basta. And siguro out of courtesy, respect, delikadesa, binigyan ako ng trust and confidence ni Senator Escudero, Senate President Escudero, to be the Deputy Majority Leader. So, yeah, to stick it out with him.
Sir, pangilan kayo nung pumirma kayo dun sa resolution?
Hindi ko na, kasi isa-isa at that time.
Paano isa-isa? Isang resolution, isang pirma?
Parang ganon.
Hiwa-hiwalay?
Hindi mo malalaman, yeah.
And then, ano yung in-offer po sa inyo ni Escudero nung pumirma kayo dun sa resolution? Mananatili kayong Deputy Majority Leader?
Most likely, I think talagang I'll be retained as Deputy Majority Leader and talagang magiging office na siya. Na just like the Majority Leader. No?
And then, ano po yung mga committee na ibibigay sa inyo? Committee chairmanship?
As of now, ang committee chairmanship ko pa rin, yung local government. Pag-uusapan pa, depende pag later on kung ano pa yung magiging madadagdag. Parang in-offer sa akin yung games, kaya lang online gaming against tayo. So, tingnan ko pa. We'll see, no? I would have wanted, kaya lang, syempre, respect yung advocacy. Sana yung anything aligned with my advocacy, kaya lang. Of course, yung UHC na, yung health na kay Senator Bongo, incumbent, inquisitive na incumbent, tapos yung public services naman, isa sa mga infra, no? And I've been public services vice for a long time under Senator Grace po, kaya lang Senator Tulfo na. So, whatever would be siguro available na talagang would be aligned to my advocacy na siguro my offer, then I would consider.
So, sir, last na lang bago kay RG. So, kumusta na yung seatmate? Sabi ni Senator Mig Zubiri, parang naiwanan na siya mag-isa.
Nag-usap kami noon. Recently, we had a social gathering birthday, the birthday of doon si Angara. Nagkita kami. Sabi niya, whatever happens, politika lang yan. Yung pinagsamahan namin will never be forgotten. Sabi niya, you're my brother, bro. Sabi niya, ano man mangyari, ito, sandali lang to, no? It will pass. Pero yung pagtitinginan natin, respeto, friendship, sinabi naman niya na hindi mawawala yon. So, maaring magkaiba kami ng posisyon ngayon, but I think the respect and our friendship will always be there.
Okay, RG, and then Mean, and then Mav. Microphone.
Sir, will you still be a Deputy Minority Leader or will you become Senior Deputy Majority Leader?
I think I'll be Deputy Majority Leader. Parang
Not senior.
Baka isa na lang yata.
Isa na lang.
I think.
Okay.
Dati dalawa
I think ang proposal is to make it an official
Official office.
Yes.
So it's going to be institutionalized.
Kasi ngayon unlike sa House, ang dami nila no. Dito 3 lang yung Senate President, Majority Leader and Pro Temp. So I think we need one more. So I think ito yung baka yung gawin na talagang permanent na yung
Sir, as
deputy.
deputy major, you'll be ex-officio member ba
Yes.
of all committees?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Mean.
Sir, sinasabi ni Senator Migs kahapon na marami siyang nakausap na parang ayaw nang ibalik si Senator Soto as leader ng Senate kasi masyado daw strict. Are you one of them, sir, na tingin niyo masyadong strict yung pamahala ni SP Soto?
Hindi naman kasi I already served under him, no? Senator Soto when he was Senate President. Maganda naman as far as I can remember. Madali na it's easy to get along with Senator Soto. Ano rin siya consensus builder. Kanya-kanyang character yan just like Senator Zubiri when he was Senate President. Talagang he'd gather everyone for caucuses, regular caucuses. Kay Senator Escudero man, sabi niya, it's better sa plenary nila para transparent tayo. Kasi pag nagko-caucus, sabi niya, para real time din. Kung ano pinag-uusapan dito, lumalabas din. So, what's the use? So, kanya-kanya silang style. And I think I can work with anybody. So, hindi naman siguro dahil strict si Senator Soto, but as far as I can remember, madali naman siya katrabaho.
Sir, isa na lang, sir. Naging factor ba yung impeachment nung time na nagliligawan for vote, for support for SP Cheese?
Hindi naman siguro. Siguro ang naging advantage lang ni SP Cheese because he's incumbent. Siyempre siyempre malaking advantage pag ikaw yung nakaupo, no? Already more than almost half of the senators, siyempre kasama mo na, no? Konti na lang ililigawan mo sa mga incoming. Impeachment, sabi ko nga, ano man ang maging position natin dyan, we just have to go through it, no? I don't think it was a factor in choosing the Senate President.
Okay, before ma'am, sir, sabi ni Senator Migs, although sinasabi nga, di ba, may suporta na ng super majority si SP Cheese, pero sabi ni Migs, never say die. Kumbaga, anything can happen pa daw before July 28. Do you think confident ka na SP Cheese na talaga?
Well, sa ngayon, I think SP Cheese already has the numbers, pero
Anything
as
can
they
happen
say,
pa rin, sir.
hanggat hindi pa na formalize at hindi pa na nag-start yung first regular session natin, siguro pag hindi pa siya na-elect, then kahit mayroong mga slim possibility, anything can happen. Totoo naman yung buyon, but I think at this time, if we were to convene tomorrow, si SP Cheese na magiging Senate President.
Kasi Senator Lito Lapid, nandun na daw sa veterans block, according to Senator Migs. So, 5 na sila ngayon. So, kulang na lang sila ng ilan. Anyway, Mav.
Sir, base lang po dun sa mga lumalabas na pangalan, parang both the Duterte block and 2 of the opposition block ay kasama nyo sa majority. So how will the majority work if there are 2 very different blocks na magkasama?
Hindi ko alam kasi hindi ako part ng both sides. So, in the Senate, it has been proven time and again, no? Sa umpisa lang na yung political party does not really mean a lot, especially with issues of national significance. We often, more than often than not, that we cross party lines, no? Minsan nga nag-uusap kami ni ako kahit kailan hindi ako naging align sa mga liberal, sa mga yellow. Kami ni Senator Ontiveros, no? Minority siya, I'm Deputy Majority Leader. There are a lot of measures that we help each other and supported each other, no? Like for example, universal healthcare.
Sir, meron po kasing, paano ba, criticism, I guess, na parang si SP Cheese dahil wala nga mga caucus, na hindi siya consensus builder. But now knowing na Duterte block, opposition block are with him, would you say he is actually a consensus builder kung napagsama niya yung dalawang yun?
Correct.
I think hindi lang siguro nagpapatawag si SPGs ng caucus as a whole, no, the body as a whole, but I think he talks to them as blocks or as groups, no. For example, yung Duterte block, no, yung mga known I think kinakausap po niya yan. In the same manner, even the minority noon, kinakausap naman niya. So, you can say that, you can say that na in a way, he's a consensus builder. Magkaiba nga lang yung style. No? Iba-iba yung style kasi si SP Mix noon, gusto niya yung tinatawag lahat, build a consensus rather than fight it out on the floor. Si SPG masabi niya, it's more transparent that we deliberate or we debate on the floor. No? Kasi sabi nga niya, useless din naman tayo mag-caucus. Sabi niya, real time nga, hindi 5 minutes late. Sabi niya, real time. As we talk, lumalabas din yung pinag-uusapan dito. So, sabi niya, I would rather bring it on the floor.
Sir, may exact figure ka na ilan na lahat yung mga senador na pumirma sa resolution?
Definitely more than 13. Baka 15 or 16.
Ganun
Ang estimate ko lang. I do not have any idea. But
And then from Marlon Ramos, how do you feel about Senator Mig Subiri's remarks about some members of the seatmates block leaving him? Sabi nga niya, he's not ready to say na buwag na ang seatmates block pero nagtatampo siya sa nangyari.
Well, siguro it's naiintindihan ko naman, understandable kasi magkaiba kami ng posisyon ngayon, no? We are Senator Joel, Senator Win, we are with Senate President Cheese now, whereas si Senator Mix is with the Veterans Bloc. Understandable na magkaiba kami ng posisyon ngayon, but then again, as I mentioned, nag-usap kami, ako personally, ewan ko kung nakausap niya iba, sabi ko, bro, whatever happens, we will always be friends, we are brothers, sabi ko, hindi ko makakalimutan yung naging tulungan namin na nung bumabalik ako as galing ako noong 2019, nawala ako sa Senado in 2022. He really wanted me to be back in the Senate and he helped me a lot. That's a fact. And then I will never forget that. Kaya yung samahan namin, hindi naman natin pwedeng kalimutan. And I think, I proudly say that I stuck it out with him until the last minute. Hindi ko naman siya iniwan. So, magkaiba lang kami ng posisyon ngayon, but yung political na to, I think yung friendship and brotherhood, yung pinagsamahan namin, hindi pwedeng pakalimutan.
Pero sir, bago kayo nag-decide ni na Senator Win and Joel na sumuporta kay SP Cheese, nag-effort ba kayo na hikayatin siyang sumama sa inyo o vice versa, siya naman yung nanghikayat na sumama kayo sa grupo nila?
Well, pareho na I think minsan nagkapaling siya na sana sumama doon pero kumbaga na in the end nakapag-commit na rin kami. Siguro man we would gladly liaise or be conduits para kung hindi pa sila ready to talk to each other siguro in some, pero kung may mga request naman sila, committees, whatever, kung ano man ang pwede namin iparating, pinararating naman namin kay SP Cheese.
Kasi yung sinasabi niya, nag-iisa na o hampas lupa na daw yung...
Dead hungry.
Ayan, okay, Raymond.
Ano yan, joke namin yan eh.
So buhay pa yung inyong group chat daw, sir, di ba?
Buhay naman. We active pa rin naman yan.
Wala na nagme-message daw, sir. Oo, wala na. Mukhang may bago ng group chat.
Wala pa naman.
Silang tatlo nila, Win, nila Joel. Anyway, Raymond.
Sir, isa doon sa mga mahabang parang kinasasama ng puna ni Senator Mix kahapon na binanggit niya is tungkol sa distribution of funds and personnel. Number one doon sa funds, though walang elaboration, pero may mga ang pananalita niya is may mga napapaboran, may napag-iiwanan. Ganon din doon sa staff distribution daw. May isang senador na todo-todo ang ibinigay na slot. Yung iba ay very limited. So, hindi tingin niya ay ang term niya doon, primus inter pares naman, bakit may mas malaki, may mas maliit, may mas marami, at mas may kukonti. Sa experience, sir.
Well, that depends on the leadership, no? Call na ng leadership yan, kung yung sa manpower and others. Ang kay SP Cheese kasi nakikita ko talagang tinitignan niya rin who is working or who's not working. I would say that I am satisfied kasi ako personally na-appreciate ko, natutuwa ako kasi na-appreciate niya yung hard work, no? Na alam mo naman niya, pag wala ang majority leader, ako yung papalit. Kung wala ang presiding officer, wala ang president pro tempore, ako rin pumapalit. And until, ako wala akong angal, alam niya, until late in the evening. And then he will text me in the evening. Pagtapos ng session, halimbawa, inabot na yung 10, 11, sabi niya, salamat sabi niya, ang dami natin natapos. Sabi niya, congrats. So, siyempre nakakatuwa na na-appreciate yung effort mo. 'Di ba? I think he bases it on yung performance o yung talagang contribution. He sees to it that those who are always on the floor who are working na talagang mabigyan ng extra. Tulad ko, yun nga, tiniayos niya na magkaroon na ng office talaga kasi kailangan naman talaga kasi 3 lang yung leadership talaga ng Senate ngayon pero kailangan talaga ng isa pa no? Especially during budget season, hindi kakayanin na 3 lang. Pag may nagkasakit, marawala. Siyempre, pag puyatan, pag tinatapos. So, I think, Senator Escudero bases it on the contributions of each senator on the floor and to the institution.
Wala kang angal sa distribution, sir.
Ako satisfied kasi nga, I think, ako personally, I can only talk about myself na appreciated yung efforts natin.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Sir, ano nakikita niyo yung dynamics dito sa Senate sakaling mag-decide ang grupo ng veterans bloc na mag-minority sila?
Well, that will be exciting kasi ang most of them won, alyansa po sila, no? And they are also allied with administration. So, against lang sila sa leadership ng Senate. So, I think it will be healthy kung ano man ang especially kung may mga priority measures ang administrasyon, ay palagay ko hindi naman siguro kung talagang maganda nga masala na talagang active, we would want an active minority. As I mentioned earlier, the best ideas and solutions are born out of intelligent debates. Mas maganda maging aktibo ang minority para nga po yung discussion maging fruitful and we can enhance, improve, and refine any measure that will be taken up on the floor.
Sir, may we know kung kailan po kayo pumirma ng reso and sino po yung nagpapirma sa inyo?
Hindi ko alam. Siguro during the break.
Break pa rin, sir, ngayon.
Hindi ko pa rin. Siguro mga
1 week, 2 weeks ago?
Last month, this week,
maybe
this
a month.
month.
Siguro after the election na. Yeah, after the election. Siguro last month or mga
Sino
last
ang
month.
nagpapirma po sa inyo, sir?
Dumating na lang sa table niyo, sir.
Basta dumating na sa table. Parang yung brown envelope yun Dumating na lang sa hearing.
And sir,
Kapatid niyo po ba?
Buti nga, magkasama kami ngayon
Sir, nga, siya ba yung nagpapirma sa inyo?
Ano na?
Siya ba yung nagpapirma sa'yo?
Hindi.
Sino daw, sir? Sabi ni Amor.
bawal sabihin, sir.
Ha?
Bawal pang sabihin.
Hindi, baka sabihin. Hindi ka na rin maalala.
Anyway,
Sir, and then yung reso po, yun ay, paano po ba? I-approve sa plenary sa July 28? Yung reso na yun? Paano po?
So, I think once we open, lalabas yun. Kung wala namang resistance, magkakaroon ng election. Gano'n naman yun di ba? Kung magkaka-election, kung sino hindi manalo, that will automatic minority leader. So, I think that's the process.
okay, before may patanong pa rin si Marlon Ramos. Is Senator Legarda out from the discussion on the Senate leadership? And how about Senator Amy, di ba? Nag-float din yung pangalan niya para sa Senate presidency. So out na.
Sa ngayon, ang naririnig natin kasi Senator Escudero, Senator Soto na lang.
Yun lang, yung dalawa
Sa
wala
ngayon.
na. So Senator Amy na kay Cheese na rin, sir.
Hindi ko alam. Wala akong balita kay Senator Amy sa ngayon.
Okay. Any other, okay, Mayan, use the microphone.
Sir, nakuha niya din yung siblings block.
Saan?
8 kayo, di ba? Yung majority.
Nakuha yung
Nakuha
ano.
ni
Magkakapatid.
SP Cheese.
Ay, pero ano hindi ibig sabihin siblings magkasama magkaiba kami. Hindi automatic yon. So, baka naman.
Pero lahat ng mga magkakapatid na kay SP Cheese. Wala.
Nagkataon lang.
Oh, ayan. Oh, kataon. And Duterte Black.
I think so. Oo, mukhang kuha na. Kaya majority na eh.
8, 9, 10,
Kaya nga,
11, 12. Tama.
estimate ko mga 15 na yan.
18 kayo lahat. Kasama si SP Cheese.
Siguro, hindi ko pa nakita
18,
exact
19,
numbers,
11,
pero
12.
baka mga ganun.
Oo nga pala. Oh, kasi 5 sila ngayon yung Soto Black. At tapos si Risa, so 6. 18 na nga kayo, sir.
If that happens, then we have a super majority. 18.
Okay.
SONA, sa July 28, ano yung wish list ninyo na dapat tugunan ng presidente, most especially, ito na yung kalahati ng kanyang term, na may push the soonest?
Well, mo, I have to be honest. No? Ako, I would want the president to succeed. No? Kahit na sino presidente, sinusuportahan ko. In the same manner, nung kay President Duterte, I was always been supportive, especially yung, in fairness, yung isa sa mga advocacy ko, infra development. No? Maraming nasimula nung build. No? North-South Commuter Line, Metro Manila Subway System, supposedly Mindanao Railway, airport modernization. Maraming nasimula noon. And I supported him. When President Bongbong Marcos came along, of course, sabi ko, his success will be our success. Sabi nga, nung nagkaroon ng improvement, no? Yung build, naging build better. Uy, lalo ako na-excite. Sabi ko, talaga magtutuloy-tuloy na, madadagdagan pa. But unfortunately, I would say na itong what happened in the past 3 years, yung political bickerings became very early. Sana po 2027 na, 1 year before the elections. Pero ito kauupo lang. Parang 1 year and a half, 2 years, nag-away-away na. Diba? Nagsimula na sa People's Initiative. Ngayon, may impeachment na. Duterte Marcos, nag-split na. Yung unit team. Buti lang, hindi ako kasama doon, pero nag-split na. So, we lost a lot of momentum. Sayang. No? And ang worry ko, again, I may sound like a broken record, but our ASEAN neighbors seem to be all doing the right things. No? Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, lahat po sila parang tuloy-tuloy ang pag-usbong. Now, I'm worried because Vietnam has really overtaken us. Kung titignan mo yung foreign investments ng Vietnam, doble na sa atin. Lahat po sila nag-invest in infrastructure in the 90s. Vietnam, heavily now. And one of those things that the foreign investments are considering is infra and energy. So, kung ako po ang tatanungin nyo, sana ang gusto ko marinig sa SONA ng Pangulo, I hope that he concentrates again on infra development kasi itong kailangan natin gawin. That's what the other countries did 30 years ago. And ngayon tayo naghahabol, may away pa, may gulo pa ngayon, political bickering. Siyempre, we have to, kahit papano nakaka-apekto. Sana itong last 3 years, concentrate on that, concentrate on energy development, agri, healthcare. Siyempre, para sa mga kababayan natin, yung universal healthcare, kailangan maramdaman na ng tao. Yan, paglalaban natin, yung participation. So, kahit papano yung services mag-improve for the people, na maramdaman po yan. Siguro, in the long run, maraming bumati ko sa akin. Sinabi ko raw kasi, yung impeachment would cause economic disruption. Totoo naman po, it's a politically charged activity. Kung sakasakali man, it's a process. Sang-ayon ka man o hindi, we have to we have to go to the process. That's our constitutional duty. That's one thing for sure, no? Pero sana maging madali so that we can go back to our challenges and things that we have to really give attention to. Kasi iwan na tayo eh. Nasayang yung 3 years, I would say. Kasi ang aga nung away, sana nga kung 2027 doon na lang nag-away, at least meron tayong 5 productive years. Eh ngayon parang ang laki ng habulin talaga natin. So I'm hoping that renewed focus on infra, renewed focus on energy, and for public services, yung healthcare, para maramdaman ng ating mga kababayan ngayon. So, yun yung tatlong sana marinig ko sa SONA.